Welcome back. King coal, it's been the backbone of America's energy production and the fuel which powers its industry. But today, President Obama's administration announced the toughest curbs yet on carbon emissions, a move which critics say will cripple the coal mining industry. We in Britain have been there before. Our science editor, Tom Clark, has this.
I shined shoes here in 1948, 11 years old, and that was my first job. I needed 50 cents.
In those 66 years, Albert Anderson has seen his hometown of Osage, West Virginia change beyond recognition.
Osage was like the boom town. Osage was like Morgantown, see? You didn't have to go to Morgantown to get anything. Everything was right here.
Osage was once a thriving coal mining town. Since the mines closed, it's barely a town at all.
At one point in time, there was a train that came down right where we stand. There was a grocery store here.
And the view among the few remaining residents is that President Obama's carbon reduction plan has just consigned every coal town in America to share its fate.
It seems like to me that it's an all-out war on coal. And that's how I make my living, so I can't justify everything that he's doing that has anything to do with coal mining.
It's downhill. It's a downhill spiral, pretty much, as far as the industry's going right now.
President Obama today bypassed conservative opposition by using the US Environmental Protection Agency to impose rules cutting carbon emissions. The target, a 30% cut by 2030 from the most polluting power stations. And that means coal.
Today, about 40% of America's carbon pollution comes from power plants. But right now, there are no national limits to the amount of carbon pollution that existing plants can pump into the air we breathe. None.
Now there are. The coal-rich states of West Virginia, Indiana, Kentucky and Wyoming see this as a direct assault. But supporters of a low-carbon economy are cheering.
It's a great step forward. It signals to the world that the US is interested in climate change and is going to take action on it, but it's only a short-term measure. They also have a commitment to reduce emissions by a further 60% by 2050, and they need to put in place plans for that.
Because although a 30% cut sounds tough, the US is already halfway there, thanks to a boom in less polluting gas from fracking. And the proposed cut is a long way short of reducing America's total emissions to anywhere near what the science of climate change says is necessary. Even so, politicians in West Virginia have already announced legal challenges to the plan. If King Coal is going to die, it'll be with his boots on.
When I get lonesome, I get on the telephone.
But after years of polishing shoes and singing the blues, at least one Osage resident reluctantly accepts coal may have had its day.
I don't want to see people not be able to work, you know, but still, the carbons is going to eventually kill all of us if we don't do something about the carbons. If the blues don't get me, gonna rock right away from here.